The sun came up regardless of the darkness in my room. Painted patterns on the floor and quietly assumed that I would face another day without you by my side. And though I fought the morning light, I couldn't make it hide. This is the morning after you, the first of many more. The day the world kept turning when mine had stopped before. It's quiet in the spaces where your laughter used to live, but there's a different kind of peace that only time can give. In the morning after you, I'm learning what is true, that I can face the daylight, even missing you, and find a way to carry on, to write a different song for all the mornings yet to come, where I'll be fine and not just numb. I made the coffee stronger, took my time to face the day, let all the memories wash through me, then gently looked away toward the window and the light, toward what was still to be, the person I'd become, now that I was finally free. This is the morning after you, the first of many more. The day the world kept turning when mine had stopped before. It's quiet in the spaces where your laughter used to live, but there's a different kind of peace that only time can give. In the morning after you, I'm learning what is true, that I can face the daylight, even missing you, and find a way to carry on, to write a different song for all the mornings yet to come, where I'll be fine and not just numb. And maybe healing starts like this, with simple morning light, with choosing to get out of bed and face the coming night, not with a grand announcement, but with small and steady breath, with learning how to live again after a little death, of what we were, of what we dreamed, of how our future seemed to stretch out bright before us, now forever redeemed by different quieter mornings with their own peculiar grace, and time that slowly teaches how to live in this new space. The morning after you has turned to many more, and I'm still here, still breathing on this unfamiliar shore, where the sun still rises and the coffee still gets made, and I'm learning, slowly learning, not to be afraid of all the mornings yet to come, without you in them, one by one, until they're just my life, beyond the loss, beyond the strife, just mornings, just life. They see the peaceful surface of the lake I've come to be, not knowing all the weather in that shaped this quiet sea. Beneath the calm runs something deep, a current strong and true, the memory of waves I weathered just to make it back to you, to myself, to this morning, to the peace I finally found, in the steady soft returning to my own hallowed ground. Beneath the calm, the story stays of all my darker days, now woven into the light, in quiet, gentle grace. My laughter comes more easy now. My smiles are not pretend, but in the space between the breaths I remember how to mend. Beneath the calm runs something deep, a current strong and true. The memory of waves I weathered just to make it back to you. To myself, to this morning, to the peace I finally found in the steady soft returning to my own hallowed ground. Beneath the calm the story stays of all my darker days, now woven into the light in quiet gentle grace. Every heart that's healed holds oceans others may never see, quiet depths of understanding that set the spirit free. Beneath the calm, healing sweeter song. Beneath the calm, I am finally warm and whole and whole. I thought I'd always see you in every cloud that passed. Your memory a filter on every sky you missed, with stories of our yesterdays and dreams we couldn't keep. A permanent horizon where my sorrow ran too deep. But the skies are clearer now than they've ever been before. I see the blue for what it is, not what I'm searching for. The clouds are just the weather, not messages from you. The sun is simply shining on a world that's bright and new and true to its own nature, without my old conjecture of what each sunrise means or what each sunset gleans from the ending of our story. Now I see the morning's glory for exactly what it is, a gift that simply is to give and mine to take for my own awakening's sake. In these clearer, kinder skies where my own truth lies. The haze of missing you has lifted with the years and left behind a vision unclouded by your tears, that sees the world as it exists, not wished it would. When I was lost in loving you and misunderstood, the difference between dreaming and what was really true. Now I see with clearer eyes what I was meant to do, and be beyond the filter of what we had together. Just me and clearer weather, but the skies are clearer now than they've ever been before. I see the blue for what it is, not what I'm searching for. The clouds are just the weather, not messages from you. The sun is simply shining on a world that's bright and new, and true to its own nature, without my old conjecture of what each sunrise means, or what each sunset gleans from the ending of our story. Now I see the morning's glory for exactly what it is, a gift that simply is to give and mine to take, for my own awakening's sake. In these clearer kind of skies, where my own truth lies. And maybe clarity's the gift that only time can bring, when we stop looking for the past in every single thing, and start to see the present enough as whole as true, without the lens of longing for what we thought we knew when we were different people in a different clouded time, before the air grew clearer and the view became sublime in its simplicity, its grace, its unadorned, unhurried face that asks for no interpretation, just quiet contemplation of the beauty that exists when we remove the tender twists of memory and wishful thought, and see what time has truly brought us to and through and past, to skies that are meant to last, beyond the storm, beyond the rain, to sunshine after pain. Clearer skies before my eyes, no more disguise of truth and size. past grew softer in that place. The future clearer in its light. I slowly learned to show my face without the shadows of the night. Between goodbye and hello, I learned to breathe and let things go, to sit with what was left behind and trust what I would someday find. In that quiet waiting space, I met my own forgiving grace. Between the ending and the start, I found the rhythms of my heart beating for what lay ahead. When all the tears had all been shed, and when the time was right, at last I left that in between behind, ready for a new forecast with a quieter, clearer mind. Between goodbye and hello, that's where I learned to grow and finally turn the page to a new, more peaceful stage. Between goodbye and hello, hello. I took 1,000 wrong turns, trying to find my way home. Followed stars that weren't mine, and paths that weren't my own. I built houses and places that my soul refused to stay, until I finally listened to what it had to say. This is the way back to myself. The road is paved with what I've learned, with bridges that I had to burn, and lessons that I had to earn. It's not a straight or easy line, but it is finally truly mine. With every step I recognize the person behind my own eyes. The way back isn't going somewhere new. It's remembering what I always knew. Before I got so lost in you, before I forgot what was true. This is the way back to myself, and I'm walking it well. I stopped asking for directions from voices outside my head. Started trusting the compass that my own heart had instead. The landmarks look familiar once I saw them with new sight. The person I've been searching for had been here all along in the night, waiting for me to stop wandering and simply turn around, to see I was already standing on my own holy ground. This is the way back to myself. The road is paved with what I've learned, with bridges that I had to burn, and lessons that I had to earn. It's not a straight or easy line, but it is finally truly mine. With every step I recognize the person behind my own eyes. The way back isn't going somewhere new. It's remembering what I always knew, before I got so lost in you, before I forgot what was true. This is the way back to myself. And maybe we all lose ourselves in loving someone else too well. Give away our maps and stars, forget where infinite forgiving grace for all the time we spent away and all the price we had to pay to learn this simple sacred truth that healing often starts with ruthless love for what kept us small and more love for ourselves after all. The way back to myself is on my own shelf of memories and dreams and quiet steady streams of consciousness returning to what's always been burning inside, waiting for me to finally see that I was never lost, just temporarily crossed with someone else's way. Now it's my own day, my own way, back to myself. And I'm finally home. I used to feel your absence like a limb that had been lost, a phantom pain that haunted me, no matter what the cost. I reach for you in darkness, find only empty air, and wonder how to carry on with what was no longer there. I'm whole again, differently, not as I was before, but more somehow and completely behind a different door. The seams where we were joined have healed into something new, a pattern I can live within in every shade and hue. Whole again, not forgetting, but integrating all the love, the loss, the letting, and learning how to stand tall on this ground that was broken, but has slowly been awoken to a different kind of morning, without any need for warning that you won't be there, because I'm learning how to care for this person I've become, whole, complete, and then some. The phantom pains have faded into memories that stay as part of who I am now, not something gone away, integrated, not rejected, part of my history, but not my destination, not where I'm meant to be. Now that I'm moving forward with all that I contain, the joy, the grief, the laughter, and yes, even the pain that taught me how to heal and taught me how to feel what wholeness truly means in all its different scenes. But I'm whole again, differently, not as I was before, but more somehow and completely behind a different door. The seams where we were joined have healed into something new, a pattern I can live with in every shade and hue. Whole again, not forgetting, but integrating all the love, the loss, the letting, and learning how to stand tall on this ground that was broken, but it's slowly been awoken to a different kind of morning, without any need for warning but learning how to gather all the words left unspoken and all the dreams that shattered and all the hopes that scattered and weave them back together with different stronger tethers into a tapestry that shows the world and me. The brokenness can lead to meeting every need we have within ourselves, to fill our own empty shells with self-compassion, grace, and finding our own place in the great unfolding story where wholeness gets its glory, not from never falling down, but from rising from the ground again and yet again, until we're whole, my friend. Whole again, beginning to end, no longer when you were my friend, but now as I am, whole, complete, and then some, finally come home to myself. Whole again, after all the else is said and done, whole and one. I used to bend to fit your line, my corners softened, edges blurred. I lost the clear and true design of my own voice, my own word. Now I'm finding my own shape, not the mold I try to fill. Learning how to gently make the space that matches my own will, my own curves, my own true form. After weathering the storm that tried to change my silhouette, now I'm learning to forget, to be anything but me in my own geometry. No more bending to be loved, no more folding to belong. Just rising up like sunlight does to sing my own clear song. Now I'm finding my own shape, not the mold I try to fill. Learning how to gently make the space that matches my own will, my own curves, my own true form. After weathering the storm that tried to change my silhouette, now I'm learning to forget, to be anything but me in my own geometry. Maybe love should never ask you to break your own true cast, but to shine in your design, perfect as your own straight line. My own shape, my own shape. No escape from this true and steady view of me. I walked away from crowded roads where everyone seemed to know which way their lives were going and which way was best to grow. Now I'm on the path of me, where the signs are hard to read, but the ground feels true beneath, and the air is what I need. It winds through quiet places I never thought I'd see, learning at my own pace on the path that's only me. Sometimes the way grows narrow, sometimes it opens wide, but it always feels like home, with my own heart as my guide. Now I'm on the path of me, where the signs are hard to read, but the ground feels true beneath, and the air is what I need. It wins through quiet places I never thought I'd see. Learning at my own pace on the path that's only me. Maybe every soul must wander from the roads that others made to find the trail that whispers, be not lost nor yet afraid. The path of me, where I am finally free to be just me. I used to call your name out loud when nights got too alone. I'd dial your number in the dark just to hear the empty tone. Now I'm learning how to sleep without your voice inside my head, learning that the quiet's deep but it won't leave me dead. I'm learning how to cook for one and eat at my own pace, learning that the morning sun still finds my tired face. I'm learning how to fill the hours without waiting for your call. Learning I still have the power to get back up each time I fall. I'm learning, slowly learning that I can be okay even on the days the missing doesn't go away. I don't check your socials now to see where you might be. I'm finally walking forward and letting myself see that life goes on without you in ordinary ways, with ordinary mornings and ordinary days. Now I'm learning how to sleep without your voice inside my head, learning that the quiet's deep but it won't leave me dead. I'm learning how to cook for one and eat at my own pace, learning that the morning sun still finds my tired face. I'm learning how to fill the hours without waiting for your call, learning I still have the power to get back up each time I fall. I'm learning, slowly learning that I can be okay even on the days the missing doesn't go away. And maybe that's the hardest part, not the big dramatic end, but all the small and daily starts of learning to be my own friend. I'm learning, still yearning sometimes too, but mostly learning how to live true to who I am without your hand. I'm learning. I'd rearrange my evening plans just in case you called my name. I kept your favorite coffee mug right where you'd expect to see a silent invitation for what could never be. But I don't wait anymore for your car in the driveway. I don't listen for footsteps at the closing of the day. I don't save the last bite of the dessert that I make. I don't leave the light on for your old familiar sake. I just live my life now at my own steady pace and leave an empty space right there in its place without trying to fill it with hope that you might still it with your presence once again. I don't wait anymore, my friend. I gave you clothes to charity, cleaned your dust from off the shelf. I'm learning how to be alone without losing myself. The silence isn't frightening, the empty isn't sad. It's just the quiet music of the life that I now have. But I don't wait anymore for your car in the driveway. I don't listen for footsteps at the closing of the day. I don't save the last bite of the dessert that I make. I don't leave the light on for your old familiar sake. I just live my life now at my own steady pace and leave an empty space right there in its place without trying to fill it with hope that you might still it with your presence once again. I don't wait anymore, my friend. Maybe waiting was the wound that kept me bleeding through the years, and stopping was the medicine that dried up all those tears. Not because I don't remember, not because I don't still care, but because my own life matters and I choose to be right here. I don't wait for a different fate. I just live with what I have to give to myself on this quiet shelf of my own making. No more aching for what isn't mine. I'm doing fine without the weight. It's a better state. I don't wait anymore. I thought I'd find just empty spaces where your love used to be, but in the quiet after leaving, I found a different me, changed by how we loved each other, changed by how we grew apart, carrying your quiet lessons together, though it didn't last forever. Some loves are meant to teach, not stay, to light our path and fade away. What remains is sweeter now, not the pain, but how you show me who I could become before our final setting sun. What remains is gratitude for all the love that made me true to myself in ways I'd never known before you came and after you've flown. What remains is not an end, but a memory I can mend into something beautiful and kind that I carry in my mind. Maybe every love that touches us leaves its gentle, lasting trace, helping us become the person we were meant to face the world with grace. What remains after love's quiet reigns is a softer, wiser heart, ready for a brand new start with all that love has sown, and all I've come to own of what remains. Feels wider now. My morning starts slow. I make my tea for one and watch the sunlight grow across the wooden floor where your steps don't sound in this new and quiet These are the simple truths I'm learning day by day, that I can be alone and still be okay, that missing doesn't break me, it just makes me aware of how much love I carried and how much I still care for myself, for this life beyond the former strife. These simple truths are clear and I'm no longer afraid here in my own company, where I'm learning to be free. I read the books I choose, I watch what makes me smile, I walk without consulting another schedule for a while. These small reclaimings of my time, my space, are healing at the edges with a quiet, steady grace. These are the simple truths I'm learning day by day, that I can be alone and still be okay, that missing doesn't break me, it just makes me aware of how much love I carried and how much I still care for myself, for this life beyond the This is just remembering who you were before the week, and gently coming home again to your own soul's quiet plea to be heard, to be known, to stand on your own solid ground you've always owned. Simple truths from my own proof that I'm enough without the stuff of shared dreams of former teams, just me. Simple truths. I used to think love had to roar, to shake the walls and shake the floor. But the loudest love I ever knew was the quiet kind that stayed when you were gone and left me with the truth. The love's not always in the youth of passion's fire, but in the grace of holding someone's memory with space. This is the quiet side of love that doesn't need to shout or prove. It just exists in memory, a gentle kind philosophy that says some loves were never meant to be forever, just to be sent to teach us how to love ourselves before they fade to distant shelves of what was beautiful and true, before we had to say adieu. This quiet love still holds me now and teaches me somehow to carry it with gentle hands across these different healing lands. The fireworks are fading now, but embers of affection glow with a softer, steadier light than what I used to know. It doesn't burn or blaze or ache, it just reminds me of the break that had to happen for this peace, for all the gentle sweet release of holding love without the need to make it stay or make it bleed. Just letting it be what it was without the loud demanding, 'cause this is the quiet side of love that doesn't need a shout or proof. It just exists in memory, a gentle kind philosophy that says some loves were never meant to be forever, just to be sent to teach us how to love ourselves before they fade to distant shelves of what was beautiful and true, before we had to say adieu. This quiet love still holds me now and teaches me somehow to carry it with gentle hands across these different healing lands. And maybe every heart contains this quiet love for what remains of people who have come and gone, but left their mark, their gentle song that plays now in a different key, a softer, wiser melody that understands that love can stay, even when people walk away in forms that don't demand or cling, but simply let the memory sing its quiet song of gratitude. quiet side of love fits like a gentle glove on hands that used to grasp at what couldn't last. Now holding with open grace the memory of your face and all we shared with quiet care on the quiet side where love can still abide in peace.
A healing morning, slowly waking without the weight of us to bear, in simple choices I am making with my own breath, my own care. A healing afternoon light streaming through windows I keep clean and clear, in quiet hours spent daydreaming without the echo of your dear. This is how I heal, with time and space and what is real now, with grand gestures or new stars, but with my own mending heart, learning how to beat alone in rhythms that are all my own. This is how the broken mends, not with depends, but with amends to myself for all the years I quieted my own fears. With your presence now I face the quiet of this empty space and find it's not so empty now that I remember how to be the person I forgot before our story became what it is now. A memory that's setting my heart free. This is how I heal. I heal in cooking meals for one, in learning what I truly like, in watching evening turn to dawn without the former restless night. I heal in conversations had with friends who knew me before you, in rediscovering the glad that was always mine and true, to who I am beneath the layers of compromise and love's delays, before I lost myself in maybes of what might fill my lonely days. This is how I heal, with time and space and what is real, not with grand gestures or new stars, but with my own mending heart, learning how to beat alone in rhythms that are all my own. This is how the broken mends, not with depends, but with amends to myself for all the years I quieted my own fears. With your presence now I face the quiet of this empty space and find it's not so empty now that I remember how to be the person I forgot before our story became what it is now. A memory that's setting my heart free. This is how I heal. And maybe healing's just returning to the self you left behind when you gave your heart to burning in another's fire, and find that you're still there beneath the ashes with your own light, your own flame, ready for whatever passes through your life without the shame of having loved and lost completely, but grown wiser in the losing, grown stronger, grown more sweetly into who you're truly choosing to be now, after the pain, after the love, after the rain that washed you clean of old regrets and all the former aching debts you thought you owed to what you were before love made your vision blurred. Now clear again, now sharp, now true to what you need, to what is you, completely wholly, finally free to be who you were meant to be. this is how I heal.
I stopped checking the rear view for your face in the crowd. Stopped hearing your laughter. Your noise is too loud. The past is getting smaller. In the distance, fading fast. And I'm finally learning how to make this present last. I'm not looking back anymore, not keeping that score of who was wrong or right in a fading fight. I'm facing the morning without any warning that I might miss you, because I've learned to live in this now. And I'm remembering how to be happy alone in this life I've grown to call my own without looking back on what our love lacked. The road ahead is clearer than the one we left behind, with fewer ghosts and memories to clutter up my mind. I drive with windows open to whatever comes my way, learning how to welcome a different kind of day. I'm not looking back anymore, not keeping that score of who was wrong or right in a fading fight. I'm facing the morning without any warning that I might miss you, because I've learned to live in this now. And I'm remembering how to be happy alone in this life I've grown to call my own without looking back on what our love lacked. Maybe freedom's in the forward gaze, in the courage that it takes to leave what's done where it belongs, and turn your heart to different songs. Not looking back on the faded track of where we've been. I'm starting again with eyes ahead and no more dread of what's behind. I've made up my mind, not looking back, and that's a fact.